Hey, just making a video because I just got back from the festival, so I haven't been to bed yet. And I thought I'd make it now before I forgot everything, but holy wow. So yesterday, went to one of Juliet's friend's house just to kind of get ready and stuff. And I was a bit, I don't know, out of sorts because it was Australia Day and I wasn't home, but I don't think anyone knew. But then they found my Australian tattoos, and they didn't have instant tattoos here like the water ones, so they thought they were awesome, so they went crazy. And then they asked what Aussie 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 was, so I told them about Aussie Aussie Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. So then I had like 12, 15-year-olds running around covered in Australian tattoos screaming ridiculous things, which made it feel a bit like home, I guess. And then we caught the train, and I've never ever in my whole life been on anything like it. Pretty much everyone who was going to the festival was on the train, everyone on the train was going to the festival, or up our end. So everyone was screaming and dancing and singing. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe it. There was a guy with a bunch of flowers, and someone stole a rose and gave it to me. There was another guy on there who come and found the Australian and gave me this peg, put it on my clothes. See, it says strike on one side, but then when I looked at it, it says petite peu, which is little whore. So I will thank him for that later. But yeah, I've got that peg. And then we got to the festival and got in. And it was hectic. Just lots of people, but it was inside, so it was warm. That was good. I didn't take many jumpers, so I didn't have anything to carry around. At the festival, there was 4 stages. I don't know. I saw Rudimental, Pendulum, Chasing Status. They were really good. Pendulum was really good too. And then Noiser, I don't really know who that was. And then Mosca this morning, 4 AM. So tired. Some weird stuff that happened there. Okay, weird thing number 1. They made me pay to go to the toilet. It was €2 to go pee. And they were disgusting. The toilets were gross. It was like, really, it would be worse than a drop toilet because there was no, it was just, they didn't even try. And it wasn't even like it was dirty gross. They were just a gross setup. Like the men's toilets, they had to pay €2 to go pee. And it was just like a trough out in the middle of it. And just, you could, like, the trough was just there. And it was just really bizarre. And yeah, and you get this little band once you've paid to go to the toilet. It's blue. And then the other weird thing that happened, there was these chicks dancing randomly. And they were dressed in the queerest clothes, like fluoro, just lycra and feather boas. And then they pulled us out and they put feather boas, and I actually got a thing on down my arm, but you can't see it, and put us in front of these fans and took a photo of us. There's us, you can't really see it very good. But yeah, that was funny. And yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't eat because I didn't know how to order, and it was just really difficult, so I didn't eat. And so this morning I got home and I had like so much Vegemite on toast. It was ridiculous, but it was so good. God, I love bread. Seriously, I do not eat that much, and I do a lot of exercise here, But if I do gain weight, I'm blaming the bread. I eat so much bread. It's bad. And I never eat bread at home. Bread and pasta. And they eat a lot of Italian food here. Don't know why. Actually, I do know why. My host mum told me that there's mines around here. And when the mines first come, or lots of Italians come to work here in the mines, and that's why there's a lot of Italian food. Yeah, what else happened? Oh yeah, so I went to get on the bus to come back, and I was like keen, I was ready, I was so tired. And to come back there was a bus, a train, a bus, and then we had to walk a bit. And we had to walk a bit to the bus. So I got on the bus, got to the train station. The train is 2.5 hours. We're outside in the snow, and all I had on was a singlet shirt and this little cardigan. And that's all I had because we didn't take clothes because we didn't want to carry them. But then there was a cloakroom there anyway, so we could have just pay €5 and they hold all your stuff. And if I'd known that, I would have taken, my jackets and my scarf, my gloves. And so I just froze and I was starving, and because it was so early, nothing was open. I found a vending machine right at the end and I got some M&Ms. And then got on the train, and that was a whole another thing too because it was ridiculous. I've never been so packed into anything in my entire life. It was a big train. It wasn't a small train. It was a huge train, and the entire length of it was sardined in. You couldn't move at all. You just no one took tickets because there was just no way that they could get through to see everybody. So and that was like that for about 40 minutes. Until we got to this one stop and everybody got off, so that was good. And then I got a seat, and then I had I tried to sleep. I did, but it was cold and uncomfortable. And then I was dreading because Juliet worked out that there was going to be another 40 minutes in Mons waiting for the bus. But thank the Lord, my host parents come and picked us up. And I come home and ate bread. But that was really good. I had a handful of cards, my business cards, and they went, an American come up to me and was like, are you the Australian? And I was like, yeah. She's like, I'm American. Can I have your number? We can meet up. Because all exchange students meet up on Wednesdays. So I was like, okay. Actually, that was another weird thing that happened. A random Italian was hitting on me, told me I was beautiful 800 times, and I'm like, not interested, buddy. And then his friend, who was actually kind of attractive, come over, and then he was all like, and I'm like, yeah, buddy, you're still a wanker. And me and Juliet were kind of walking away. And then they were besties because they were talking for ages, and we talked to them a bit, but and then they random got in a fight because I don't know, it was so weird. And the other thing, they made me I didn't drink beer because I just couldn't. I was don't know, just but it would have been cheaper for me to drink beer, or the same price to drink beer. Well, it was the same price, but you get more beer than you would soft drink and water, which is what I was drinking. So it was crazy how cheap beer is. But yeah, you got drink tickets, and you got a tiny little bottle of soft drink or a tiny little bottle of water for 2 drink tickets, or you get a schooner of beer. But now I'm really disappointed that I didn't have any beer because the beer come in cups, actual cups. That had the music festival printed on it and the date and like they were just plastic, but like like you took them home, like they were keep cups, and what you like you got your drink and then you'd bring your cup back and they'd refill the same cup up. And that's just what the beer come in, but because soft drink was obviously already in the bottle. And then I was leaving and everyone had their cups and I hadn't thought about it previously, and then I thought, oh shit, I probably should have had a beer because then I could have had a cup. But I didn't. Oh, that was the other thing. It's not up here. I got given a hat. Someone just walked up. I don't even know if someone, I don't know. It just ended up with a hat on my head. And it's a beer and vodka company. Nah, it's kind of cool. It's flat brim, so I'll never wear it. But, you know, it's a free hat. I don't think anything else other than that happened to me. Oh, see this face paint? I'll have to explain that. That is just, everyone that I was with, there was like 20 people, we all had the same face paint, so you could see who you were with, and there was like people, and everyone had a different colour and different pattern, like, you know, like there was girls who had pink and they had like a Lady Gaga thing going on, and then there was like orange stripes, and like, and there was like 5 of those, and more, those suits, I don't really know what they are. They like cover your face. Really stretchy. There's heaps of those. One was in the American flag. The rest were just like colours. But yeah, I think that's my night. Oh, it was so cold though. But I'm good. I'm in bed now and haven't really got my... I'm still in my clothes. I'll have to get up and look. There's a pile of... where is it? Oh, there's a pile of jumpers over there. I'll put that one in there. I have my pyjama pants on. I'm halfway there. I'm going to get up and brush my teeth and wash my face. So, it's weird because I'll be going to bed with you guys right now because I think it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock your time. I'm going to bed. That's cool. Like, Alrighty. Bye.